What's up, guys? So we got our second video of this Champ White FL5. We just did a full bolt-on install for it, so if you didn't see that video, go down below and you can check it out. But today we're doing something simple to finish up the install. We have the PRL wing risers to get the wing a little bit higher, and you can also angle it for more downforce. And we have the PRL rear wiper delete, so pretty simple. We also got some 15mm spacers, front and rear, also from PRL, that we're gonna install, get it up in the air, and this car will be ready to rock. So let's go ahead and get the wing risers and wiper delete going. For the wing, you're gonna wanna get some T30s, and you're gonna take off the 3 bolts on each side of the wing, and then the blade will come right off. And also for the wiper, to start on this, there's a piece of plastic clip like that pops off eventually. With 2 hands is a lot easier, but there's a 10mm bolt or nut under here that you're going to take off, and we can take the whole entire rear wiper assembly off. And then we're going to pop the trunk, remove the interior trunk panel, and we'll be able to get the risers off as well as the wiper off. And of course, guys, you can get all these parts on our website, buy or build. These are the wing risers. Open up the box, check it out. Of course, PRL makes top quality stuff. Packaging and everything is always really nice. As you can see, we got these nice new, really nice wing risers. These are a work of art, honestly. Very expensive. I think these go for $400, but if you were to hold it right now and feel the quality of it, feels amazing. And also, if you own a GT4, these wing risers from their brands are like $1,000 for these. So $400 for this car, honestly, not bad at all. So these are the wing risers. Let's take a look at the spacers. So these come in 15, 20, and 25mm. They come as a pair. Real nice. Forged aluminum. Comes with the new nuts and the PRL branding. Real good stuff. Second set right there. Our rear wiper delete, and we also got some shifter bushing. We're gonna have to install that another time when we do the charge pipes and the fuel system for this car. So this will be another day install.
We got the old risers out. Just gotta pull the trunk liner for that, pretty easy. And new PRL wiper delete, looking very snazzy. Still got to peel the protective plastic right here that they put so that like the wiper end doesn't scratch the glass. We open her up. I'll show you in here. We got the trunk liner out. It's looking pretty good up there. There are 3 retaining bolts on the factory wing risers. We pulled those and pops out pretty easy. So yeah, we're almost done with the install. I'll show you at the end. So we got the cool new PRL wing risers installed. I like to leave these loose before I install the wing, just so that I can ensure the fitment's good, and then I'll check the angle, because there are angle adjustments built into this, which is nice. You can see on the other side, there's a bunch of different holes you can set this at, so you can adjust the downforce. Really nice piece of kit. I know it's quite expensive, but the adjustability is very nice, especially if you're going to be playing around with this thing on the track. Alright, so we got the wing mounted up now. I'm going to keep the risers at their stock adjustment phase. If the owner wants them adjusted, we can adjust them later, but this kind of mimics where the stock wing would normally sit, just higher. So next step, we got to go back under, bolt down the hardware for the risers. So there's those there, fully bolt them down. I like to put the wing on first, just so that the risers sit in a good spot and there's no stress. So trunk liner back in, got the parcel cover in. Those 10mm bolts are all tightened down, and I'll show you up here. This is the final product. Much higher than the OE. Looks pretty sick. Might look a little cooler with a little bit more rake on it, but we'll see what the customer wants to do. We have more PRL parts going on this car. These are performance wheel spacers. They are 15mm, hub-centric, and they are bolt-on style, so they're not slip-ons. Less wear on your wheel bearings, which is always nice.
Yeah. Check out that buy or build merch. If you guys want to buy a shirt, link down below. We'll probably end up doing another giveaway with some merch. Maybe we'll give away a Type R. Maybe.
Maybe.
One of those Type Rs, you know, Hot Wheels. Anyways.
So yeah, we're doing the front spacer install. Just want to show you guys basically what goes into it. Got our spacer here. What we're going to do is put a little bit of brake lubricant on the inside of the hub bore just so that it doesn't seize, it goes on smooth. You don't have to do this, but it's a nice precaution. Prevents any issues from happening. Just a thin layer, don't need a ton. Alright, you got your brake lube on there, don't need a ton. Simply slide her on, just like so. Make sure the hub is fully engaged, you don't want it cockeyed or anything like that. Run down your nuts a little bit by hand. These are the included nuts with the PRL kit, very high quality. We will torque these to spec in a minute, but I'm just going to run them down with the impact first.
And when we say run it down with the impact, we're talking like the lightest setting,
Yeah.
not like full setting.
Just to get them on there, not for torquing.
So we're going to need someone to step on the brakes in the car while we torque these down, because the rotor's just going to spin and we're not going to be able to torque them down. So that's usually what we do.
There's just barely enough room to slot it in.
Yeah, so we need a 21 very thin wall.
Yep.
Honestly, using like a regular 3/8 socket could probably do, as long as you can get an adapter.
Yeah, it's just the walls in this one are like stupid thin.
Yeah, but this is one of those non-marring impact sockets. We had to take the non-marring sleeve off for it to fit. But there you go. So we'll torque these to the same spec as the lug nuts, which I think is 95 foot-pounds. We'll throw the wheel on, and then we'll torque the wheels to 95 foot-pounds.
Sweet.
Type R is all finished up. We added in the PRL wing risers, raises it up a couple inches, gets the wing out of your rear view mirror. Looks really good, high quality. We also did the PRL wiper delete and the 15mm PRL spacers along with the Swift springs. Fitment looks really good, not too aggressive, doesn't rub or anything like that. It definitely gets rid of that turtle fitment. Check out the front. I think that's perfect. And next up we got the Supra in for some maintenance and diagnostics. It'll be the first Supra in the new shop.